this is kind of weird for me to record because I've put this off for a long time now. Even sitting in front of the camera is just making me want to vomit. But it's time that I tell this story, because it's been too long now. I just need to get it out there. And I guess if you're watching this now, then I'm sorry. I didn't even take the time to write any of this down, so this is just very from just stuff that I've been building up for a while. Yeah, so this is me, and this is my story. So I guess I'll just come out and say it. I'm not okay, and I haven't been for a long time, and it's time that I stop pretending that I'm okay and tell the truth. You know, everywhere I go, everyone I meet, you know, I'm essentially acting. You know, it's like I'm pretending to be another person, you know, pretending to sell myself when really I'm not. I'm selling an illusion, a person that's just not me and has never been me. You know, on social media and everything, I'm this person that I'm not really. I'm not this person, you know. I'm always even giving other people advice on how to cope with their own issues, when really I should be dealing with my own, and I don't, you know. Instead of dealing with my issues, I just brush them to the side, pretend it's okay, when I'm not okay, and none of it is okay. But, you know, I wasn't always like this. I don't want you to think that I've been miserable my whole life, because I haven't. You know, I had a lavish childhood, to be honest. You know, I had everyone around me love me. You know, friends, family, teachers, everyone, you know. And I was happy. I was carefree. You know, I didn't have any cares in the world, really. You know, not worrying about the future, not worrying about anything, just living in the moment. You know, living life. You know, as children do. You know, they're more carefree. And then something happened. Something bad, something very bad. When I was around 6 years old. 6, maybe 7. I can't really remember. My mum died, but it's the way that she died that hit me the most. It was suicide. Mum killed herself when I was only 6. So it's been a few days since I made one of these, and it was because at the end of the last one, it got quite emotional for me, and I wanted to just cut it off before it all got too much for me. So I just taken a few days out to regroup and recuperate just everything in my brain. So that's why it's taken a few days. So yeah, my mom. She took her own life when I must have been only about 6. So obviously when Dad came to talk to me about it, he told me that she'd just simply just gone away and was going to come back eventually, you know, because how do you tell a kid something like that, you know, and expect them to just understand fully? So it makes sense that he would just tell me something different. Obviously as I got older, I understood what had actually happened, that she hadn't just simply gone and was going to come back, you know. And I always wondered, why had she done this, you know, why had she chosen this way out? And I resented her for years, and I hated the pain that she put us through, and everyone, you know. But then it occurred to me, and I understood why. I understood why she'd done what she'd done, because ultimately, you know, she'd seen just as I saw, and just as other people have seen, that life is pointless. Now, I know this sounds cliche, and like it's such a cliche thing to say, but it's true, you know. We mark our lives with all of these things, anniversaries, birthdays, all these things, you know. We mark our life with these things and act like it, you know, we have some sort of, life has some sort of meaning, but really, does any of that stuff matter? Does any of it really matter, you know? In the end, we're just dust and atoms anyway, so and that's when I realised that none of this stuff actually matters. And, you know, throughout my teenage years I had a lot of anger issues, and those issues got me into some trouble, big trouble. And then obviously I went through, you know, years of counselling, therapy, CBT, you know, you name it, I did it, and none of it did anything, none of it helped me. You know, so eventually I just stopped because it didn't do anything for me. It wasn't helping me any more than not doing anything. And then I came to the conclusion that, look, I just don't have a purpose in life. It's as simple as that, really. No complications. I just don't have a purpose. You know, a lot of people have purposes in their life, you know, things that they're meant to do. You know, some people literally go out and change the world every day. Other people go out and have successful lives and successful jobs, and I just never saw myself doing any of those things. And I always wondered why, and then I realised it's because I don't have that same purpose. I don't have any purpose at all, in fact. You know, all I've ever done in my life is make the lives of the people around me better and help them to achieve their goals and achieve their dreams. And then I always wondered, well, where's my goals and where's my dreams? And then that's because I realised I don't have, you know, I have no purpose. I don't have a purpose like them, so yeah, I just don't have a purpose. And that's the truth. And that's how it's always been. I think it just took me until I was older to fully understand. I'm not even sure how long it's been since I've made one of these now. And to be honest, I've been putting it off. I've been putting this particular one off because I think this is the last one that I'll make. So I guess before I go, what I wanted to say is if any of these are ever found, and whoever finds them, don't blame yourself for any of this. And I know that when they lose someone close to them, people can often blame themselves, but this is nobody's fault. And what I want you to do, I think, if you could do anything for me, just live your life. Just live your life. And make every day count, because you never know how long you have left. And to anyone who sees this and finds themselves in a dark place as well, please seek help. Don't end up like me. Don't end up where I am. Don't get to my state. Please get the help. And to those I love and those I care about, please know that I love you all so much, and know that I'm free. I'm free of the pain.